It's your boy Crypto Millie back with another one. So, you know how crypto people do, how we do, right? We see a little bit of red, and instead of acting upon it, we get a little bit fuddish, right? And people flood the market and all of the things. So, we're going to be talking about what I'm seeing from TAO from a TA perspective. Salute to the Bittensor family. If you like these TAO videos, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And I also want to talk a little bit more of how you can utilize Chutes API. So we're getting all that, but first and foremost, we got to take a look at the market. I think the market is kind of asking itself, what's next? We also got to take into consideration that the stock market is also hanging around all-time highs. So literally everything is pumping. I did take a look at the liquidation heat map. There's not much leverage out there on either side as far as Bitcoin, and altcoins are not yet severely oversold. Most of them are just neutral, right? Where they're not, they're not severely overbought, but they're not severely oversold anymore because we had a little bit of pump. Now, most of them are just neutral here, kind of waiting for the market to make a decision of where it wants to go. Taking a look at the total three, it looks like we did lose a little steam here in the total three. This is the altcoin market excluding BTC and ETH. Just looking to get back above the all-time high, this all-time high line here, which is about 1.1 trillion. Guys, if we can break that, there's a good chance that altcoins continue to rally higher. It's important to note that we are overbought, but we have not confirmed any type of bearish momentum, though we are seeing, we are anticipating that we can get, if not the same amount of volume that we got last week, at least close, right? We don't want to see the volume going down too much. We want to see the volume continue to increase in the altcoin market, and of course that Bitcoin dominance continuing to go down, right? Trying to hold its support here at the 50-day moving average, but we want that Bitcoin dominance continue to trickle down into this yellow range, which is about 57% and 52%, right? I would anticipate if that was to happen, then altcoins will start a nice good rally. Not in altcoin season because we're still in QT, and I think that Fed Jay Powell was supposed to be talking today. Salute to Jay Powell. Is he going to resign today? Let me know inside the comments. I'm taking a look at TAO because this is one of my biggest holdings. I truly believe that TAO is setting itself up to have a very, very lucrative altcoin season if we do have altcoin season. We are not yet overbought, but we are headed there, right? And we want to see that volume come in and really turn this 50-day moving average into support here on the weekly time frame. We do have the ultimate RSI cross as well as the stock RSI cross. So pending the momentum continues in altcoin market, I do expect TAO to continue to go higher. For the people that think that they're priced out of TAO, I would recommend you guys just to go do your research, understand the institutional money that's coming into TAO, understand that people are adding TAO as treasuries, understand that TAO has the same tokenomics or similar tokenomics to Bitcoin. So just imagine Bitcoin being at 400 bucks, right? This token, if gets adopted, right, being an AI marketplace for all of AI, meaning compute power, infrastructure, inference, right? There's two subnets right now that's competing with legacy like Web 2 companies that are very successful: Google, Microsoft, Amazon. You got Chutes Ingredients, which are both owned by the team of Rayon Labs, both competing with these real world products and services and really being competitive. Now, I want to talk about the fact that TAO again is sitting at $429. And who's to say that if we do hit price discovery that TAO can go to this cycle anywhere between $1,000 and $3,000. I think that would be pretty good. That would be pretty dope in my opinion. Now, taking a look at Chutes here, because I want to talk about a little bit about Chutes and what's going on here. It's very easy to use Chutes if you are a developer. Simple. You create an account. They'll give you a seed phrase similar to like if you were creating a wallet. And when you get in your account, you want to upload some money to it, right? And like I said, my $5 seemed like it's been lasting forever. It's been lasting so much that it's still at $5. Daily quota usage. So yeah, they give you your usage as everything. I'm on 4% as my daily usage. So I haven't really used a lot, but you can build some pretty good things, right? Let's say if you want to build a Telegram bot that allows people to make, you know, instrumentals, right? You want to build an AI Telegram bot that allows people to make instrumentals. You can come over here and hang out and use one of these AI models here, and you can create AI music, right? You can create AI image generation. And again, there are major projects and tokens, major projects using their tokens, right? There's major projects using their tokens, right? You can see here, like this stuff is continuing to explode, right? And right now they got almost 500,000 users, right? Total number of users across Chutes and Squads platform. So big companies are using this. And again, I would recommend to check this out, because every AI model needs electricity, aka compute power, and this allows it. For example, if you want to, create a Telegram bot, this is a Telegram bot that I personally created. You can use the Chutes API here. So if we just swing back over here to Chutes, you can use the Chutes API to do research with you. You can use DeepSeek. You could probably use Queen 3. This is very popular right now. Try them out. There's so many different ones, right? And you can use these AI models and integrate them into your workflow, where it can fetch ecosystem data. So let's say this is already built out, by the way, in the J5 Council. But let's say I wasn't using the CoinGecko API and I just wanted to use DeepSeek. I would just switch this CoinGecko API out for the DeepSeek API on Chutes here. And then what you want to do is you just run it with the API. You can see you can just run it straight with the API. You get the API settings, and you can go to ChatGPT and it just asks, how do I input Chutes API settings? And it'll give you it to the T, right? When building this stuff out. Or if you got a model that you're building, like an image generation model, you can deploy your own Chute and it'll be listed here on the website. But for the sake of the video, I'm just giving you guys an example how I can implement DeepSeek into a simple workflow. And instead of me using CoinGecko API, which is a little bit more expensive, Open Chat API a little bit more expensive, I can plug in Chutes and save a whole lot more money and run my same workflow for my Telegram bot, right? And again, this could be used for image generation. This could be used for video generation. And we're already starting to see companies, even outside of crypto, utilize Chutes because it has the cheapest compute power, basically the cheapest electricity. Just imagine AI being a Tesla and you need electricity, right? You need to power up your Tesla, right? Well, Chutes is the plug that powers up your Tesla, your AI model, right? And we're already starting to see a lot of companies, not just in crypto, migrate to utilizing this because it's so competitive price wise with stuff like Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. Now, 3 reasons Chutes will go massive, can go massive, maybe will go massive. First and foremost, the economic necessity. 20x cost savings when businesses can cut AI costs from $3 to $5 an hour to like 15 to 50 cents an hour. Adoption becomes inevitable. This isn't optimization, it's survival. Startups and enterprises will migrate and they can achieve identical performance for 95% less cost. It's already happening. Supply crisis, GPU shortage forces innovation. So if you want to, get a GPU chip, you would have to wait 12 to 18 months because it's a shortage right now, right? 12 to 18 month wait times and hyperscaler hoarding have locked businesses out of AI development. These are these companies that say, hey, we're going to buy up all of the GPUs on the market so that nobody can get them, right? And then we're going to gatekeep them, right? Well, now you don't have to worry about that because what Chutes allows you to do is it leverages computers across the world, right? Anybody can contribute to the ecosystem, and it leverages those GPU powers in a decentralized fashion from computers across the world. So this is everybody who has the time, that has the GPU power, that has idle time with their computer, lending out this GPU power and contributing to the ecosystem for these AI models to have electricity, aka compute power. Chutes offers instant access to the same computing power when the traditional options are unavailable. Alternatives become necessities, not choices. And again, If you just go over and you research this project, it's actually undervalued when you think about everything else it's competing with. It should be at probably should be at 5 to 10 billion or higher, and it's at a like what a 100 million or something crazy, right? What's the market cap here for Chutes? 125 million, right? Not to add, you can actually buy this now on Solana using Void AI Bridge. We'll be talking about Void in the next few days, so be looking out that. That is Subnet 106. So we should have a video coming soon about Void AI. But Chutes offers instant access to the same computing power. When traditional options are unavailable, alternatives become necessities, not choices. Market leadership. Proven momentum creates network effects. This is the #1 potential subnet with $128 million market cap. Success breeds success. Enterprises choose market leaders. Developers flock to winning platforms, and detailed tokenomics create self-reinforcing adoption cycles, which is cool because you can literally load up your Chutes account here with fiat. You don't have to use crypto. And everybody that's using it, the profits go back to the buybacks of the token, right? So the profits go back to the buybacks of the token to strengthen the alpha token here, which is Chutes. So I think it's a pretty good concept. I think that they got their hands full. You know, they got their hands full, right? When you're competing against those big centralized entities. But the key word here is decentralized. So this is the market leader. The market reality is this is an $87 billion infrastructure market that Chutes is disrupting. The year-on-year growth in AI spending is up 97%. I mean, AI is being implemented everywhere. The perfect storm here: economic pressure, supply shortage, proven leadership equals inevitable mass adoption. Results: mass migration to Chutes. When survival economics meet supply crisis and market proven alternative exists, adoption isn't gradual, it's explosive. Chutes positions at the perfect intersection of necessity, availability, and credibility. So 3 reasons Chutes could go massive. This is the perfect storm for massive adoption. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about Chutes. Are you building anything with Chutes? Would you like to see me build anything with Chutes and implement it in real time? I don't know. Maybe I'll start doing those type of videos where I kind of like build a quick little Telegram bot and use one of these models to show you guys how it goes. They got some pretty good things going on right here. Anyway, let me know what you think about TAO, Chutes. Are altcoins going to continue correct? Is the pump over with, guys? I want to know for everybody in the comments. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one.